We're going to be talking about change and getting ready to lead change, but the very first question I've got for you is, do you think people can change? Now, some of you are going to be going, oh Jill, of course they can, everybody can change. And others of you are going to be going, well, don't really know. That's why we need to start at that question, and I'm going to be drawing from the great work by Carol Dweck as we answer that question. So to get it answered, I'm going to actually ask people to do a bit of maths. There's a question I want you to answer. I want you to take a few minutes, I'll show you the question, write your answer down, then I'm going to ask a few random people in the street. So, think of two numbers. Intelligence equals what percentage of effort and what percentage of ability? Have you got your two numbers?
I think that if I had to say this equation, intelligence probably is about 65% effort and 35% ability.
I would say that intelligence is 50% ability and 50% effort.
I think intelligence is 36% effort and 64% ability. Yeah.
And I think intelligence is about 85% effort and 15% ability.
I think intelligence is 60% effort and 40% ability.
So how did your numbers compare? Carol Dweck's done this research with college kids through to kindy kids, adults, and there's mainly two different groups that fall out of it. One group really believe that it is ability that takes you the furthest, and if you have to work hard at something, it means you're not good at it. The other group really think that it's mostly about effort, and it's almost the opposite, this idea that you can fully use your ability and realize your potential only when you make an effort. So 65 to 35, I wonder which side of this story you end up on. So there are consequences of adopting one view over another, and growth mindsets or malleable views of intelligence are a belief system that's going to give structure and meaning to experiences. And if you've got a fixed mindset, that's also going to be part of your personality and identity, and it's going to have an impact on how you approach change. So with a fixed mindset, the goal is often to look smart or not look dumb. Whereas in a growth mindset, it's about getting smart. Ideally, you want to balance both goals. But where it really becomes important is your attitude to failure. Because if you make a mistake or fail and you've got a fixed mindset, it casts doubt on your whole intelligence. Because if you fail with a growth mindset, it's about, well, do I need a better strategy? Maybe I need more effort. So how you relate to challenge, what sort of impact mistakes have. You can be jealous or inspired by the success of others, and feedback can be devastating about your personal self, or it can help you grow. So with a fixed mindset, basic change is not a real possibility. You know, I was born this way. Whereas in a malleable mindset, you have potential for change. The good news is you can change your mindset. And there's three important strategies that you can teach students or peers or whoever you're going to lead. Embrace challenge, because challenge is how we learn. Seek new strategies and learn strategies together. And celebrate effort and persistence. That should be where the feedback is. Hopefully you've enjoyed that thought bite about mindsets and being ready to lead change. Thinking about your own mindset as a leader, but also those people who you are going to be leading, your followers, whether they're students or peers or your staff. I started with a fixed mindset before I read Carol's lovely piece of work, and I think it's easy to understand why. fixed mindset gives you security where you think, no, I'm not good at maths, therefore I don't have to try. But really, if we want to embrace challenge, embrace change, we do need to be open to taking the risk to learn. So what can you do to help your followers learn to take safe risks? Last word from Carol and her book. I really liked it when she said, if kids get 10 out of 10 in a class, you should apologise to them and say, you know what, I'm so sorry. I didn't give you anything that was challenging enough that you could learn something from your mistakes. Let's try something a bit more challenging. That's a great place for us to stop and think. So this thought bite is based on the work of Carol Dweck and her book Self Theories, published by Psychology Press, which is a Taylor and Francis group, in 2000. There's also some great websites that I'll put at the bottom of this clip if you'd like to learn more. Recommend this as a really helpful book if you're starting to lead change, especially organisational change, or just want to learn more about learning.